Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jeff Finley, and this week I'm going to talk to you about an upcoming service that we're going to be offering in the office. Now, this new service is known as cupping. Now, this was made very popular during the Winter Olympics, thanks to our friend Mr. Michael Phelps, when he had a bunch of circular bruises all over his body. Now, everyone kept asking him what the heck this was, and essentially he claimed that it was this therapy that he was doing because it helped him get the extra edge during swimming. Well, besides being a fad in the Olympics, let's see if there's any research to actually back up this therapy. Now, the therapy known as cupping uses specialized cups, if you will, on the skin, and it creates suction on your back. Now, the idea is that it's supposed to draw fluid into the area. In doing so, this can create some discoloration of the skin. This is due to broken blood vessels just beneath the skin, kind of like a bruise, but is completely harmless and painless. Now, the mechanism is not very well understood, but that's kind of the most prevailing theory that we have, thanks to the vascularization of the skin, meaning it has a rich blood supply. And so when you apply the suction, essentially you're increasing circulation through the dilated capillaries, which promotes lymphatic circulation, similar to kind of what a massage does, moving the lymphatics around. Now, there are many different stated benefits by those who are advocates of cupping. Some of these people believe that it can help with back and neck pain, skin diseases such as acne and hives, lowering your cholesterol, helping with migraines, helping with knee arthritis, and improving the immune function. But hopefully by now you know that we don't just take people at their word or their claim. We want evidence to back these things up. Now, when it comes to medical research, the gold standard, meaning the most prevailing and most high-level science that we want to see for a therapy, is a randomized controlled trial. Now, this is where you take two or more groups and assign them to different treatments, one being the actual treatment and one being a placebo or a fake treatment. This kind of helps rule out a placebo effect, meaning that they think that they're actually getting something when they're not, instead of just what their perceived results are. Now, as for the research itself on cupping, there unfortunately is not a lot of high-level research. But it's also very difficult to do a true randomized control trial for cupping, just because of the nature of the treatment. You can't do like a fake cupping treatment. Either there's suction or they're not, and you kind of know the difference. But even with that being said, there is some research out there. Now, the Institute for Health once referred to a 2015 systematic review of the literature, meaning all of the literature to date, summarized in one paper, and concluded that cupping could be an effective treatment for pain and disability associated with chronic neck pain and chronic low back pain in the short term. So there is some evidence that seems helpful, just not strong evidence. Now, one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Michael Ruscio, who's a functional medicine doctor out in California and an expert in the field of using evidence-based theories, stated this: "This is where we want to be evidence-based, but not evidence-limited." Now, what he means by that is whenever possible, we want to use research to guide our practice. However, if there's not enough high-level evidence to do what we want, we can't just dismiss something or throw it out, especially if it has a lot of potential. Now, with this therapy, like I said, it does have some limitations of achieving high-level science, but I think that there is a lot of great potential to help people with specifically neck pain and back pain. So this is certainly something that I would recommend giving a try to see if it can help, especially because there's relatively no side effects apart from the bruising that it leaves on you, and certainly a lot of potential to help. As with any new therapy when it's being tried, it's reasonable to give it a few weeks to see if it's helping. If it's not, stop doing it. Simple as that. If the therapy is helping, though, there's no harm in continuing to try it and see how well you can get by using this therapy. So be on the lookout for the next couple weeks as we make more announcements about this therapy, how much it costs, and when we're really going to start going full force with it at our clinic. As always, if you have any questions, any comments, we'd love to see them in the comments below. And otherwise, we will talk to you guys next week. Thanks.